All right, today we have Polyphia, G.O.A.T. This is Pardon My Reaction.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Today we're doing G.O.A.T. G.O.A.T.
G.O.A.T.
Polyphia.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Right before the show, we had somebody in the studio that was like, do Polyphia. And we're like, good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. I have heard them before. I totally know that he's an amazing guitarist and the band is very talented. But it's been years since I've really actually listened to him, honestly.
Yeah, I've actually I may have heard them. I just don't know if I've heard them. I like the Polyphia name doesn't ring a bell for me. Obviously they're big. The song we're doing has 38 million views on it. So
I would go on a limb and say you haven't heard them.
Haven't?
No, because I don't even think they're on the radio. They're not.
Okay.
They're strictly instrumental.
Okay. So I'm going in completely blind then.
Yeah.
That's awesome. This is the way I love to do it.
Yeah, I know. It's the best, dude. But yeah, let's get this thing rolling, man. Polyphia, G.O.A.T. I already know that they're going to be talented, but I just can't remember this song if I've ever heard it. So here we go.
All right, let's do it. That's creepy.
They have a lot of cool sounds, dude. I know that.
Ooh. That's a young kid.
They're pretty young.
What the hell? That's so sick. Okay, hold on here.
Yeah. I've heard this pieces of this before for sure.
Oh my god. That whole part when they come back in is like ding ding ding, and like the whole weird picking thing has always blown my mind. I mean, I've always seen like videos of people doing that, and like there was one guy I seen a long time ago was doing like Thunderstruck acoustic, and he was doing everything like picking and like that is so amazing.
It is. It really is, man. And what it does is like instead of just your generic strumming and picking, it gives like other layers and textures to the guitars and the bass.
Bleeps and bloops that wouldn't even you have thought to have been there that actually sound cool.
Yeah, and it's not like they're the only people to do it, obviously. But like, generally you hear that more with bass where you have like the slap bass and the pops and and they're doing it with the guitar and the bass is doing it. And on top of it, you got a drummer who's just having a blast, dude. And they're also very layered from what I have heard. They're kind of, they mold into stuff as it goes. It's not like you're not going to hear the same thing multiple times. So yeah, I mean,
it's just a constant progression of different stuff.
Super talented though, freaking super talented.
Yeah.
Right here. That's the bass there. So groovy. They're each doing their own like segment, you know?
cymbals is cool. There's so much bass coming out of that kick drum.
Yeah. Dude, just the hesitations are incredible. It's really like phenomenal shit. Yeah, it's cool. I feel like that because this came out about 5 years ago, and I feel like this was like, if not their first single, like one of their first like main.
That's how you come out is your first thing?
Yeah, so I could be wrong because I don't know much about them, but here's what I'm saying is like I feel like that was kind of a cool, at least in my head I want to think it is. It's a cool introduction to the band. It really honed in on each individual.
Yeah, they did
member.
introduce everyone. Like they had their own particular part where they just kind of went nuts.
Yeah.
And then like the beginning was like a progression, like everyone was doing their thing and they were doing little bits and blah 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 blah. And then right there, like in the middle,
it showed
just
all the time.
You for a good 30 seconds.
Yep.
You go for a good 30 seconds.
Yeah. And then obviously they have many songs afterwards that are probably more structured, like a little bit more normal songs. But
yeah. That was fucking crazy,
They're
man.
very good, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff you go to the show and you just, like, sit back and just enjoy musicianship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cool.
That picking like that, again, that blows me away, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how much pinpoint talent you need to have to be able to do all that in sequence that sounds good and then just...
And not fuck it up.
And not mess it up and keep layering on and layering on and keep going and going. That's insane.
I've always thought, like, with bands that don't have vocalists, you know, especially when I was younger and I was like, you need vocalists. I never liked instrumentals when I was younger, like in that era. I do now. But, I always wonder, like, would these guys be better with a vocalist?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or do you just keep that shit out because they're so talented and it really is something different, right?
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning, I was thinking, like, man, this would be pretty crazy if they did have a singer. It'd be a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, you're right. Would it?
It would lose a little bit.
Would it lose its kind of singularity of what it is? Would it lose the little like the ah moment of like, man, this is so like they wouldn't be able to go in so much depth with what they do if they had vocalists because they'd have to stick to like a structure, more of a structure,
maybe
tailored to whatever the.
Well, I'm curious. Are there fans? I mean, as a fan of the band, I'm still learning them, obviously. But like, do you just enjoy putting them on and not? Because sometimes vocals makes you feel like you need to listen more closely, and obviously you do with these guys because they're amazing. But I'm saying, after the point where you've heard them all, like having it just playing, not having vocals, just like a soundtrack. You know what I mean? And so like it would affect that soundtrack. You know what I mean? Just playing it there, having vocals in there. Because you could just groove with this, man. You were cleaning the house.
Well, it's almost like the way they do it. The guitar parts are the vocal parts. Like those are the lead vocals when they're doing all their pick slides and like all that stuff. That is the vocal. They're just replacing it with guitar.
It almost could like drown out the talent a little bit having vocals up front.
You wouldn't almost hear the guitar stuff as much.
Yeah, I'd have to agree then. Probably no vocals.
Yeah,
don't do it ever.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, that was cool.
Polyphia, G.O.A.T, that was amazing.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up for me. If you guys like what we do, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. You can also donate to Cash App. We have a Patreon, $2 a month. You get to pick whatever video you want. We'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Polyphia, G.O.A.T. Are there better musicians? I don't know.